this is card number 6 in the major arcana, and it's called the best friends card in the kids deck. But if you are using a regular tarot deck, then it's called the lovers. And that's because it's about the people that we love that are not in our family. Relationships with people that we care about, and also the relationship that we have with ourselves. So the first thing that we see, what is the main thing on this card?
2 people holding each other.
They're being supportive of each other. They are surrounded by
nature, an apple.
The apples represent our ability to be aware of something. What's in the background?
Mountains?
Yeah, and that mountain represents enthusiasm or excitement. What else do we see around the apples?
A snake.
A snake. And that snake represents temptation. So this card, we're going to focus on 3 meanings.
The first meaning is choosing your friends. Second meaning is maintaining friends. The third meaning is temptation.
All right, so let's focus on the first one, choosing our friends. So, Rowan, what aspects of a person makes you choose them as a friend?
People who are kind and considerate, and to listen to what you're saying.
We definitely want to choose people who treat us with respect, people who understand us, right? For me, I like to choose people who are a little bit different from me because that makes them more interesting. But I also want them to be somebody who respects our differences. So, Rowan, that's the way that we choose friends. How do we make friends?
By asking about themselves and actually listening.
Yeah, you need to listen to what they're saying. I think oftentimes when somebody answers a question, we're focused on what we're going to say next instead of actually listening to what they're telling us. Okay, so in that conversation where they're telling you about themselves and you're listening, then what?
Then you can say what you like to do, and if they agree, then you both have something that you both like to do together.
Right, and then you find common ground. So if you get this card, maybe reflect on the friends that you're choosing. Also, you could reflect on maintaining friends, which is our second meaning of this card. Rowan, what is the challenge of maintaining friends? Once you've made a friend, is it hard to keep that friendship going?
Sometimes.
What makes it hard?
Agreeing to something, and sometimes you just get so tired of each other because you guys spend so much time together that you guys just don't really want to spend time anymore.
Oh, that absolutely can happen. With every person, there are probably aspects that are super fun, and then there are other aspects that are kind of difficult or frustrating or sometimes even annoying about the other person. And I think that's true for everyone. Sometimes it's helpful to give the other person some space so that you can remember the things that you enjoy about each other. What happens if your friend does something that bothers you or upsets you or hurts your feelings?
Maybe you could just tell them, hey, that really hurts my feelings. Can you please stop?
Yeah, what happens when they don't stop?
Ask someone to help.
Explain to a grown-up that you feel like your boundaries are being
invaded.
So what happens if you get into an argument with your friend?
Just walk away. If one of your friends does something wrong and you don't really understand what they're doing, don't immediately assume that they're doing something wrong on purpose. Maybe you can just calm down a little bit and ask them why you're doing this.
Yeah, and give them the chance to explain because you might be misunderstanding the situation.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes if someone's feelings are hurt, their immediate response is
get angry and get defensive?
Yeah, and maybe also try to hurt your feelings. If they're feeling bad, they might want you to feel bad too, right?
Yeah.
So maybe recognizing if that's happening and being compassionate toward each other.
Yeah.
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 If you have a friend that you've known for a long time and the things that they're interested in is changing, they're meeting new people who like their new interests, what do you do? How do you feel about that?
You should be happy for them that they're finding new friends that understand better than you do. And maybe you can also find friends that actually like things that you also like.
And if we care about somebody, we should be happy for them to be able to find people who fit with them better, right?
Yeah.
All right. That takes us to the third meaning about temptation. The relationship you have with yourself and being able to manage your feelings. Sometimes when people feel bad feelings, when they feel sad or they're ashamed or they're embarrassed about choices that they've made
in the past,
they feel that, and so they try to distract themselves from their feelings.
I can watch stuff or eat
Something delicious because it makes us feel better.
like a cookie or some cake or something sweet.
Or we could watch a show, and so that could distract us. If you do it a little, it's probably not a problem.
But if you do it over and over again,
Then it becomes unhealthy
and addictive.
So what are some healthy ways of trying to manage your feelings if you're feeling sad?
You can paint, color, draw.
You could also
run, walk.
Yeah, do some physical activity, exercise, right? Jump in a puddle. I love that.
Wet. Throw snowballs at your feelings.
Yeah, if you live in a place where you have snow. So if you have this card, then reflect on the friendships that you have and how you're maintaining those friendships. And also think about how your relationship with yourself and your own feelings are. That is the card, the lovers or the best friends. It's card number 6. Rowan, thank you so much for having this conversation with me.
You're welcome. Bye.